All right, guys, it is June 22nd. Uh, it is 92 degrees. Heat index is 101, and it's just going to get hotter the further the week goes on. I think Wednesday and Thursday is supposed to be about 98. So, in this video today, we're going to talk about doing some afternoon syringes. Yes, the grass is white. I just sprayed it with fungicide yesterday, TM 4.5, Zoxy, and mefanoxam. Hasn't rained really much this week. Did at the beginning of the week. It's rained about 6 inches this month, and it's all been in the afternoon. But I mean, it's hot, and it's time for irrigation. So, as far as these afternoon syringes go, there it comes on. I start mine at 2:30. It's 2:30 right now. I run them for 2 or 3 minutes a zone. I would not recommend doing this after about 3 o'clock. You know, the goal is to do this to cool it off and get it to dry, get the canopy to dry off, you know, before the dew comes in. I do not like doing this. I'll just be honest with you, but sometimes it's necessary when it's this hot. So it is what it is. There's a lot of people that I've seen people on Facebook saying, you know, they don't do it when it's hot because it's going to burn the grass. I've never seen water burn grass, but, you know, to each their own there. But 2 or 3 minutes a zone. I wouldn't do it after 3 o'clock. You can start at 3 o'clock and you'll be all right, but don't be doing this at 4 and 5 o'clock in the afternoon, because we got to get this canopy to dry off before the dew comes in. So, and again, I don't like doing this. I would rather not have to do it, but, you know, it's hot. It's hot, and it's I don't think I've ever seen it this hot in June. You know, 96, 98 degrees at the middle of the week. It's bad. Says no rain this week, so we're going to be rolling the irrigation to it. I'm going to water in the morning, and then I'm going to water Tuesday morning. So when I sprayed this yesterday, I did not put any, only thing I sprayed on it was TM 4.5, mefanoxam, azoxystrobin, Impulse, and Adam's Earth. That's the only thing I put on it. So I'm going to run my 2900 and my polyphosphate and my hydration A+ through the fertigation tonight. So I'm just, you know, trying to stay off of it as much as I can. I will not mow this week. I don't care how tall it gets. It's going to be too hot, and I'm staying off of it. And I encourage you folks to do the same thing as far as staying off of it. It's just too stressful on it when it's this hot. But, you know, all we're trying to do with these syringes is just trying to cool it off a little bit. You're not trying to add any kind of moisture to the ground. You're just trying to cool off the canopy of the grass. Or that's what I'm trying to do. Some people might be different, but you know, that's all I'm trying to do, is just cool it off a little bit, and then I'll do my heavy waterings early in the morning. And like tomorrow, being I'm going to water tomorrow morning, there's probably a good chance that I'm not even going to do an afternoon syringe. We'll just have to see. There was nothing blowing out or anything, but anytime it's 90 degrees and above, I typically do this, especially if I don't water that morning. So, there's some grass clippings laying around. This is the time of year where you're gonna figure out if, you know, what you got, basically. I mean, if you ain't got water, you're at the mercy of Mother Nature, no matter what. And even with water, you know, it's like last year I was in a drought for 3 months, and it was mid-90s for a month and a half, and you know, mine got burned up down there along the rocks and the asphalt edge. So we'll just have to see. No matter what kind of irrigation system you got, I mean, when there's no rain and it's that hot, you know, irrigation just isn't enough. But hopefully it won't be that dry this year. So we'll go over here to Kentucky bluegrass. Actually got a little bit of disease on this and a lot of nut sedge. So I mowed this, when did I mow this? I might have mowed this Friday too. That's when I mowed my fescue, late Friday afternoon. So this is at 1.35 inches. I was mowing 1.25 inches, and I raised it up to 1.35. I was wanting to keep it at 1.25 inches, but I really don't want to lose any of it. And it's going to be that hot, but I do have a little bit of disease here. Not sure. My guessing would probably be dollar spot. I don't really have much experience with Kentucky bluegrass, so I'm just being honest, but just looking at the pattern right there, I would imagine that's what that is. Some dollar spot. So I haven't really. So what I've been doing on this, as far as the fungicide, is I've basically been doing preventative summer patch applications. So, you know, I've been watering my fungicide in. So even if I'm running propiconazole or whatever, you know, dollar spot's a foliar disease, so it's not doing much good watering it in, but I'd rather have dollar spot versus summer patch on this. And there is just a few spots, like I said, right there. A little bit right there. A couple little spots right there. Right there's one. And right there's one. So yeah, I don't know exactly. That's what I figure it probably is. Can't really get a good diagnosis on it, honestly. But I imagine that's probably what that is. It's a little bit of dollar spot on it. So no biggie. We'll typically a little bit of nitrogen will help that heal up, so we'll pump some of that through it tomorrow morning. 2900. I didn't see that until it rained real hard and heavy last week and the beginning of this week. So I'm sure all the nitrogen's washed out from where it runs off here. And so you remember the spot that changes colors? Well, hasn't changed colors, but look at this now. Right here, it has changed colors, and it would be running off right here too, because it's a big, it slopes down through there. So it has changed colors right along its edge, and I bet that's where the water puddles up right there. So, but we'll just see what happens. Hopefully this little spots won't get any worse. I haven't seen them getting any worse, but they are there for sure. And it could be some leaf blight also. It's kind of looking like that, possibly some leaf blight. which Kentucky bluegrass does get that also. But we'll just have to see. I got the hose pulled out. Have to hand water the edge here. So I guess that'll do it. It's just kind of a video just to tell you guys about the syringe and stuff. I mean, most of you guys know this, but some of you might not. But it is what it is this time of year. Like this zone right here, I don't run it but 2 minutes because it stays more shaded. The sun will get there in the excuse me. Sun will get there in late afternoon, but this one only runs for 2 minutes and the other one's run for 3 minutes. But we'll see what happens. Last time I did mow this, I mowed it at 3 1/4 inches, and that was Friday. So we'll try to keep it there the rest of the year. Last year I was mowing it at 3 inches all through the summer, and when it was hot and dry, it just didn't like that. And you know, I make mistakes also, and probably didn't water it enough, to be honest with you. So I'm gonna try to fix that this year. But that'll do it. You know, if you overseeding's coming up, so Apex is on the website for sale. Plant food company's on there. The Lawn Guide's on there. So if you want to purchase any of those, it's primetimefescue.com. And I appreciate you watching, appreciate the support, and we'll see you in the next video.